Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, supercalifragilistic subs, what time is it? It's time to get Palo Santo up in this bitch. Sorry. Sorry, I had to do that. I had to do that. Okay, namaste everybody. Yeah, it's me again. Didn't you just see me 3 videos last night? Okay, let me tell you something about last night. I gotta take this off because it's giving me a little bit of a headache. And I did have a shower, okay? And now my hair is a different color. all the color is out of it. It needs some purple up here. But I want to get a wolf cut. Any of you who are hip to the latest trends know about a wolf cut. It's like a shag, but longer. It involves bangs and layers, and it's good for people who have thin hair like me. Like I have a lot of hair, but it's thin. Okay. Anyhow, I got my makeup on, so I feel better. All right. So, guys, I think I'm gonna start seeing this car full of smoke. Anyhow, they think I'm smoking pot, but I'm not actually a pot smoker. I would probably tell you if I was. Okay. I'm not. I like my Jesus juice. And that's really probably about it. And my Palo Santo and my sage. And you guys. Okay. So guys, yesterday, I didn't know what date it was because when I don't work, I don't know what date things are. I know I have to go to work tomorrow. Do I? Or did I read that wrong? Yeah, I'm averaging 1 day every 2 weeks. Okay? I don't know what's going on. Alright, anyhow. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. 1 day a week. And then I spend, thousands on Christmas presents. Doesn't matter. I was fighting with the hospital bill today. It was like 3 different people put on the phone. Finally, I gave the phone to Devin. Because he kept saying, give me the phone. And then they were like, okay, we'll call you back. Anyway, I said a prayer for God to help me with that. To let everything work out. I mean, I'm giving as much as I can give, $50 a month. But they want more. Because I said that to the lady. I said, I'm giving $50 a month plus paying all these other bills. And my husband is doing the same. I don't even know how many, 25 here, 25 there, and then the 50. And that's a lot, especially if you work less than part-time, like me. And the insurance refuses to pay it. So I should have waited till I went to New York to get all these tests done. I'm not going back to the thyroid doctor anymore. My regular doctor will keep me on thyroid meds. But what I wanted to say is just dropped off 2 more packages, another $100 just to send things. I have 1 more package to send off to my son, but we're waiting for 1 more thing to come in the mail. So, anyhow, I wanted to tell you what I realized was last night was 12/12/21. That's really important. That's and I don't know that much about it, but I knew I had to do the Michael Vaughan readings. I did a lot on Summer. I've done so much for Summer. I did so much for Suzanne Morphew. I did so much for the boys. I do want to go back to the boys, though, because it's going to be a year. On the 21st of this month, it's going to be a year that those 2 boys, Sincere and Classic, Orrin West and Orson West, 2 brothers, 2 boys, are gone, are missing. And it's like ridiculous that people aren't, going crazy and trying to find, especially the parents and the grandparents of those kids. So anyhow, we all know how they feel about him. But I knew I had to do Michael Vaughn, and I'm so glad I did it. I had some peace last night after I was finished. I also just really wanted to keep going, but, you know, my office in the car. And Devin was looking for a Christmas present in a bag, which I knew where it was. And I told him, I said, you called me when I was in the middle of doing a video. What do you think I'm sitting in my car for? And he was like, I didn't know. Sorry. Anyhow. So being 12-12-21, all right, numerology, I used to do numerology all the time. It was a part of my readings. Sorry for the close-up. Okay, so we have 12 plus 12 is 21. 2, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. I never did it like that before. Okay, let me do it the way I used to always do it. I'm adding up the numbers, in case you didn't know. Sorry to leave you on your own. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, equals a 1. This number of business. Okay, anyhow. What I heard, because I didn't even know myself, I knew about 11-11. But 12-12-21 is supposed to be a day of opening portals. Okay? Don't get all scared, like, I don't deal with anything evil. You know that, if you know me. This cross was, guess who chewed it up? Your boy Casper. He used to never touch my jewelry because I cleansed them by leaving them in the windowsill so that the sun and the moon could hit them and clean off all the negative energy, anything, readings that I do when I hold them, teach children, you know, whatever I'm doing, I always have my cross on. And a lot of times I put it on the outside, but when I'm trying to keep it, you know, near my heart, I put it in the inside. But then when I want to hold it, because I need it, the energy from rose quartz and a cross from Jesus, I hold it like that. So I leave it in the windowsill along with my solarized moon water, which my friend Genocide calls moonshine water. But it's just water that's solarized by a wish and a manifestation. And I noticed my necklaces have been disappearing. Well, I don't always tell Devin because he gets so angry with the dog, and I don't want the little guy to get in trouble. But he eats up my jewelry. Okay, so this, I just found the cross, and it was all bent open. I don't know, he's like a magician. How did he get it out? Then I thought he swallowed the rose quartz crystal because I couldn't find it. Then I moved his blanket, and there it was underneath it. Because whenever, like, I'm not home, I'm running to stores or whatever, and then I get home and we're busy working in the other room, he's lonely for me. So he gets us back by eating up my jewelry. So many bracelets he's broken. The beads are all over the place. I find them little tiny beads. So anyhow, Devin glued it back together and was able to put it inside here, inside the frame of this cross, which is really special to me. Anyhow, why am I telling you about my cross? You didn't click on to hear about my cross. Okay. I don't like that angle, so I'm going to take you away from that angle. That's a better angle. So 12-12 being the opening of the portal. Nothing bad for me because I'm always blessed. I'm always asking God to help me, protect me, archangels, guardian angels, spirit guides, okay? And divine. All right, the divine. So, it just means that the veil is lifted. As it was on Halloween, there's certain dates, sorry about the burp that I tried to squeeze back in and then let it out again because it's better out than in. So, I don't really know all the details, all the deets on what it means. But yesterday, if you noticed that you had deeper feelings about Summer, about where Summer is, or what happened to her, or who's guilty, or who's not guilty, or who might have some more information, or the Michael Vaughn case, or any case, or people in your family, it's because, and I think there was a full moon last night. I'm not sure. I wasn't really looking at the moon. I was sitting in a dark car with, I looked like a floating head. I even showed Devin, and he was like, that's scary. I go, I know. I was scared to be out there, but I have to burn my sage, and I need room. And there's not that much room in here, but I didn't want to go in the pool room because I did a Lori Vallow reading out there, and it got into nighttime, and it was a very spooky thing. I almost fell in the pool. It was really scary. So I only do daytime readings out there. Plus, it's too hard to see. I have night blindness, so that's why I complain a lot about the darkness, which I don't like to be in. But anyhow, listen to your intuition as of late, especially yesterday. Think about Sunday, 12:12. And by 12 o'clock last night, or would it be 12 o'clock the day before? Anyway, by 12 o'clock last night, I felt a relief. I was also watching an interesting show called The Shack on Netflix, which I fell asleep to, and I have to rewatch that, and I have like 2 shows to rewatch because I can never finish a friggin' show. Anyhow, I should have been sleeping because I thought I was gonna get up and just be available for work, and that didn't work out. Okay, so anyhow, because I can't stand being I need to know at least by 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock midnight if I'm working the next day. And I can't make myself available at 6 in the morning anymore because I need more preparation than that. Anyway, I said, I'm 58. At first I thought I was 57. And then I remembered, no, you're a year older, dude. Okay, so I'm 58, and I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna take it easier on myself. If I don't, I don't have to make myself available. Like Devin doesn't tell me you must go to work. I do it because I like to do it. I feel like I still can give, and I like that little bit of a schedule. But lately it's been very few and far in between. And actually there was an absence of a kindergarten teacher, and they didn't even call me. They just put it up on the regular site, but the phone didn't call. Nobody called me. Anyhow, that doesn't matter. What I wanted to say is, if I can get the friggin' point out, because I'm about to go in the nail shop to do my foot thing and maybe my nails. Okay, a little Christmas. I'm a little tired of this, even though it was really pretty. It is pretty, but it's a little long now for me, and it's for Cleo. I think I got to get some red in there for Christmas. Anyhow, what I wanted to say is the Michael Vaughn, my friend, my good friend, and my fellow colleague, and my soul sister from another mister, my psychic soul sister, makes jewelry. Her name is Crystal Libra Visions. Okay, she is a Libra. Crystal Libra Visions. She has a YouTube channel. I told everybody to go over there and show us some love, and a lot of you have, but anybody watching me today, jump over there. Okay. She grew up in Potomac? That place in Indiana. I'm sorry. The place in Idaho. Told you I'm bad with locations, but God makes a way. Right? God always makes a way. Pocatello. Okay. Now, I have a monkey. I was thinking about making something for Monkey. just to give that energy. Anyway, she agreed with me, and there's a couple of people out there that are agreeing that he's still alive. They didn't feel like he was in the spirit world, okay? But the only one I'm comfortable in saying that is Crystal Libra Visions. I am so sorry. I need to throw out my gum because I can't talk. And then this is what I found. A broken crack spoon. No, I don't do crack. Okay, crack is whack. Remember who said that? Okay, anyhow, let's get focused. Yeah, I'm like this every day and every night, all right? Cheers. This is my Diet Coke from last night. It's very watered down. I would drink my water, but I don't know how long this has been in the car. So, it's not good to drink the water that, because the plastic bottles, when they get heated up or cold, they release a chemical that starts with the letter D, that goes into the water that deposits cancer into your body, okay? If you don't believe me, well, that's up to you, right? Why would I lie about it? Okay, anyhow, Crystal Libra Visions is going to drop a video or two, or I think she can do long videos. I can't. My longest video is 33 minutes. I can't go over that. If I go over that, it gets split into 33 minutes. I don't know why. Anyhow, that's how it's going to be. Unless I did a live, but I don't really feel like doing a live. Okay? Yeah. It's not me. Anyhow, so please jump over to her channel later. She probably will have something because she grew up there in that town. So see how God works? God said, okay, Katrina, or, you know, Mystic Brady, Katrina, Kathleen, whatever my name is, might not know locations, okay? But I'm going to give her somebody else that grew up in that location and knows where the farms are, the farmers markets, and the different things. Somebody else said silo. Ruby. Ruby, just a Texas medium. She did a reading for Monkey as well. So jump over to her channel if you have. She does very short videos. I don't think that video is long. So if you have to catch a plane. But if you're interested in Monkey, you would do what I do. I look on the internet for everything, and there's not that many. That's why I wanted to throw 3 out there. And I have one that is on private, where I just scratch the surface and I talk about the coincidences that are not really coincidences. They are on purpose from God or from Spirit. So I might release that one, put that off of private, if I could figure out how to do that. Because I was watching it last night and I was laughing because it was funny. Not funny anything to do with Michael, but funny how coincidences happen. And that bring you to, you know, think about these kids or people that are missing. Okay? Because we have to do better as a society. We have to do better as a humanity. So to err, to make a mistake is human, but to forgive is divine. Okay? So every day people, you know, hurt my feelings, hurt your feelings, and sometimes we just have to forgive them instead of throwing out the hate, and which I have done. I'm not above that, okay? I always feel left out from the crime community, and not so much from the psychic community, but psychics ignore me too, because, you know, they could be envious, or they just ignore me. They don't, you know, call me to come up on their show or anything like that. And you know what? That's fine. Okay? I can count on my hand how many people's show I went on, which was Blind Spot, formerly known as Quantum Reality. And I was supposed to go back. I don't know why I didn't. Or she took a channel down. But yeah, we were supposed to do conversations about cases. and again, was a second time. And I also was on Zab Girl once. I worked my ass off on that particular show. She didn't show any clips of my videos, which made me very upset. But you know what? Doesn't matter, okay? Because I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna do what I do for the children and for people who have been in domestic violence situations, or been in, you know, situations that where people took advantage of them, or the missing and the murdered, and give them a voice. So please check out her Crystal Libra Visions, and I think Genocide is working on something for, wait, did she do one for, I think Genocide did do one for, did she? Well, she's working on it, I think. She's working on it. I asked her to. And anybody else out there, if I didn't say your name, don't be, I'm sorry, namaste. Don't be insulted. I just have a hard time focusing my brain on what to talk about, and then I get excited, and then I tell you, spend 10 minutes talking about my necklace. But you know what? Somebody said something like, on the first video of Michael Vaughan, they were like, oh yeah, great. You spent the whole video talking about everything except Michael Vaughan. And then you know what I said? I said, well, there's two more. I said, I'm sorry, sweetheart. There's 2 more videos coming, which I had already, and the 18-minute video that I have for Michael Vaughan that I felt like wasn't my best because I was so tired. But I still left it up because it could have some good key. I had these cards, okay, my crime cards that I created myself. Anyway, so I said, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Maybe I didn't call her sweetheart. I just said, I'm sorry, but I have 2 more videos that are about him coming up, and I get to the point, but I do it in my own style, and I do it in my own way because this is my channel, okay? And this is what I do, okay? So, like, if you don't like me, you just want to give me hate, I don't know why you would troll my channel, okay? I thought I blocked a bunch of people when I did the Molly Go Lightly video, and a lot of people hate her, but I like and think I'm responsible for and condoning people going on other people's property. No, that's not me. That's not me, sweethearts. Okay, namaste, ninjas. I don't condone that. What I condone is, and what I think is very brave, is the team that she put together with Andrea, Bullhorn Betty, and JP, I guess his name is, the man, and Olivia. All of them have like 50,000 and a million followers, okay? They must be doing something right, okay? I don't condone taking money on a murder case. I am not monetized. I don't plan to get monetized. I don't have commercials so that you could just watch my lovely face and watch me, you know, talk for video after video, okay? So that's not what I'm about. What I was admiring her for is being brave to stand up to the stupid bully, that I won't say his name, who has bullied me as well, okay? And I don't forget, all right? I forgive, but I don't forget, all right? So I protect myself against bullies. But I thought she was very brave. I would not try to fight with a bully. I wouldn't try to go after them. But I would not change my plans because a bully comes and says, you know, oh, don't you come here. Don't you come here. Like, you know what? Everybody's right to go wherever they want to go in America. Yeah, you shouldn't go on somebody's property. I don't condone that. The other people in the team did not go on the property. Just she went in the shed. She didn't get arrested for it, okay? But anyhow, so I got a lot of hate, people yelling at me and saying, you know, like she's the worst person in the world to try to admire, and, you know, oh, so Shall we admire Don and Candace, those wonderful parents? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Nobody gets to tell me how to do my channel. Okay. And so if you're trolling for, you know, the bully, you're going to get blocked. You're going to get hidden from the viewers, and you're going to get blocked. And if you continue to do it, I'll report you. All right? I'm not dealing with it. Okay? I try to ignore a lot, and I do ignore a lot because I'm like, okay, well, at least you're watching, you know? But yeah, I don't understand, after 2.5 years and over 1,000 videos that I've done, you don't understand my style? You don't know that I talk and talk and talk, and it's hard for me to get to the point, because at the same time that I'm talking, my mind is thinking about how can I see where, you know, Summer is, see the placement of where Michael is, see a road sign, hear their voice, try to communicate in spirit. At the same time I'm talking to you. At the same time I'm looking over my cards. It's not easy, okay? I'm listening to Third Eye Music, opening music, because I'm trying to open up my psychic ability so much so that I can get as much information in, so that I can report it, and maybe one little sentence that I said is helpful, I would be happy. Because maybe one sentence would get Summer found, would get Michael home, would get people who hurt children, or people who take children away from their families into prison. Okay? What's wrong with that? But I have to do my process, and not, you know, I really don't care what people think. But don't be a bully, and don't be mean. And this particular comment was not to be mean, but you spent the whole video talking about yourself and everything else except for Michael Vaughn. Okay? That is being mean. You are being mean. Okay? And so, you know, I'll forgive you, because I once had a fight with somebody. It was around the Suzanne Morphew case. Okay? Oh, and I gotta go after this little story. I thought I was going to do some cards, but I gotta go, because self-care is low on my list, and I really gotta do it. But anyhow, Suzanne Morphew, I was doing a live, one of the few lives that I did. I think I only did 4 lives my whole time. It hasn't been something that I really enjoyed. It's not that I don't like to talk to people. I love to talk to people, but I was reading cards, I was channeling, I was remote viewing, I was psychically trying to, you know, contact, and it's all at the same time that I'm trying to read comments, and it's not for me. So anyhow, I was reading for Suzanne, trying to find a location. I think it was when everybody was searching. Everybody was there searching, and somebody came on, and they basically like gave me Bible verses, and really said some horrible things to me about how many things wrong I was doing in the world. Like, and they knew I don't do it for money. So, you know, it's like I was, at the same time, I remember Tyson Draper was up, you know, came up, and he would always ignore all my messages, and then I tried to go through his brother, and his brother just answered me on the email, and he was like, oh, Tyson sees you and watches your channel. Don't think he doesn't like you, but, you know, he just can't get to you. But he can answer other people. Anyway, so she was a person that went from my channel over to Tyson, and she was like a Tyson lover, right? There was a lot of Tyson lovers out there, right? So that's okay, that's cool, you know, you want to put somebody up on a pedestal, whatever. And so I just like stuck up for myself, and then I think she brought up something about Tyson, like I guess comparing us. And then I said, yeah, you know what, great, kudos. I give him kudos, boots on the ground work, which is great. I said, but don't be, don't think that he doesn't make money. He's making money. He made bank off that case. All right, a lot of people are making all kinds of money. It's available on YouTube. Um, anyhow, I don't do that, okay? And so, like, she was accusing me of something and then throwing the Bible stuff at me, and I just was not having it, so I let her have it. I let her have it in the comments, and apparently she read it. So, like some people, that they'll like just bomb you with a whole bunch of negative stuff, garbage, crap, and you're terrible, and you're a fake, and you're a phony, or you're a weirdo. I get that so many times. Sometimes people just drop, yeah, you're a real winner, or you're a real psycho, something like that, and I just leave it. Because I laugh, because my family used to say that to me, and it was a little bit endearing. I didn't, like, think they hated me. They just, they didn't understand it sometimes. Okay? Just looking for my lip gloss, because when my lips start to disappear, it bothers me. I am vain. I'm sorry, I'm vain. Okay. Elf. All right. So, she left this big Bible verses and blah blah blah, I'm a terrible person, and Tyson's the best. And so then I let her have it, because there was a lot of people that were saying horrible things to me. And then even like some people that love Barry, you'll have that. Maya Malete, same thing. And so I usually just pick myself up and keep going. But this time I really have had it, because I worked my butt off. I was working, and I have my family, and I have my house and my dogs, and I was doing everything and doing so many videos. I was collabing very strongly with Miriam from Blind Spot. I was collabing with Genocide and Jojo Ballistic. Jojo Ballistic didn't even have a channel, and I was like, she was calling me, and first she was commenting, and then she was emailing me. Then I said, here's my number, text me if you feel anything. And then I was like, she was texting me and calling me. I was always about to go into the gym when she did. And what she would tell me, I was like, oh my gosh, girl, you got a gift. You really need to have your own channel. And she was like severely afraid of doing it, even though she did work, in the forum. I think she's a life coach or a social worker.